Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 24. And we had some technical difficulties. The Murphy's Law, whatever, when something can go wrong, expect it to go wrong. Something like that. I'm so discombobulated right now, man. Welcome you all to the show tonight. And I want to welcome our special guest, ATL Flippers. Derek, if you never heard of him, you might have met him on Fundamentals of the Side Hustle show. That's where I met him at. And Derek is very embedded in eBay, thrifting, the shoe game, you name it. This guy got his hands in it. And so, panel, go ahead and introduce yourself so we can get this show on the road.
Glass City Pickers.
I'm Tanya.
I'm Chris, full-time. Go ahead, baby.
Full-time resellers, full-time work. I work at the VA. I'm a nurse there. And Instagram and Facebook Marketplace. What else?
Everything and anything to get some money, man. You know what I'm saying? We try to get in it. So, if it's about this reselling game, we trying to be in it to win it. So that's what it is.
What?
Mess All Digs, part-time reseller, mostly on eBay. Also a chef culinary instructor at Austin Peay State University. Retired military, served 23 years. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube at Mess All Digs.
All right. And I am Buffalo Picker, part-time reseller, full-time federal employee, also retired military. We're glad tonight to have ATL Flipper. ATL, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience and tell them whatever you want them to know about you. If we have any questions, we'll pop them in there, but pretty sure you can tell folks what they want to know about this.
Cool. What's going on, guys? My name is Derek, also known as the ATL Flipper, and I'm a full-time reseller on eBay and Mercari. I've been reselling for 3 years full-time. I started back in 2011, 2012. Then I ended up going to college playing basketball. So I kind of, put that off a little bit, reselling. And then I got back in the game after I graduated college. So, that's a little bit about me. I focus really on shoes, but I really sell anything, just like, the Glass City Pickers. Whatever going to make you some money, that's what I'm, looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, nice to meet. Nice to be here, Derek.
Yeah. So, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Derek.
I was just saying, thank you guys for having me.
Okay, yeah, definitely, man. Been looking forward to getting you on the show ever since we seen you on Fundamentals of the Side Hustle and Regina Michelle show. Basically, tonight we're gonna kind of keep somewhat the same format. We're gonna talk about what we accomplished during the week as resellers. We're going to talk about some of the essential equipment you need as a reseller as far as beginner and advanced reseller. We're going to talk about things that we got going on for the weekend, and we're going to have a question and answer moment for Amazon, eBay, Walmart, thrifting, anything that has something to do with reselling, and if we are selling on those platforms. So definitely, if you're new to the channel and you have some questions referencing reselling, go ahead and jot your questions down so that when we get into the question and answer portion of the show, you can pop your questions and we definitely get your answer. We don't know. We'll definitely find out. But one thing we don't do on this show is shoot from the hip. So definitely not going to lead you wrong or try to set you up for failure. So Glass City, you all can take that first opening on what you got, what you accomplished during the week as resellers.
I guess you could say I guess I got some of our packages in from Walmart, stuff I ordered from there. Mostly just stuff that's been selling, been shipping to the
shipping a lot of shipping out. We've got some stuff in. Tonight, I should be able to know if I've won a pallet or not. So we're getting another pallet, hopefully.
We ain't been out to no stores, but we plan on this weekend.
Because it's been really dry here in Toledo, Ohio. I mean, like drought. I'm kidding. We've had so much rain. It's disgusting.
So,
right. That's what we're dealing with now. Some storm and rain. Has it got to your way yet, ATL?
No, it's on the way, man. It's like,
oh. Yeah. I tell you, man, it was bad over here for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miss Hall.
If you didn't see my latest YouTube video, your boy's broke. I done spent all my thrifting bankroll. I came across a really good deal with some used shoes. I do used shoes too a lot, Derek, and
okay.
I spent like $350. Got a lot of, Jordans, Vapor Max, stuff like that, and then I went to the thrift store after that and spent the rest. And also just got a big shipment in from my my connection that I can sign with. I do mostly golf clubs with him. He just dropped off a bunch of putters and some other stuff. My garage is just packed full right now of golf clubs. And so basically my weekend's going to be a lot of just putting my head down and listing stuff, man, because I'm getting a little overwhelmed right now with everything that's in the garage. So good thing is it's golf clubs are kind of fun because you can just throw them down I'm in the front yard in the grass, give you a little cool little scenery for my pictures on golf clubs, and they're still selling really well. I've sold a lot this week. So now I'm just waiting on my eBay managed payments to hit next week so I can get some more cash in the pocket to go back out. But yeah, that's what I do, man. I reinvest pretty much every penny back into the game. So working full time, at my main job affords me that opportunity to do that to where I can just reinvest everything. So blowing all the money back into the business isn't really a big deal to me.
Right.
So that's one thing that I'm happy I'm able to do.
Right. So I do the same thing, Miss Hall, and I look at it as an investment.
Yes.
It's not a gamble where you invest that money and then you never see a return on it. So I'm kind of like in the same boat somewhat because I kind of overextended myself. I was in the in Walmart last night and I was hitting Glass City pickers up on all the items that I was finding. And I was like, man, I need to slow down, about to run out of money. But, you know, sometimes you got to get that deal while it's there, you know, because, you know, like they say, you know, anytime you're investing, scary money can't make no money. And I mean, that money is more valuable to me making that purchase than it is just sitting in my pocket. So,
and that's the biggest thing is you gotta have that cash on hand, because when that deal hits, you gotta be able to pull the trigger on it.
Exactly.
You can't hesitate because someone else is gonna scoop it up if you don't.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
You always just, and like you said, it's not a gamble to me either. Definitely an investment. You know, if you're in this game long enough, you know what the value of things are. You know you're gonna at least at the bare minimum make your money back. So there's really no risk involved. You just have to have that cash flow available to pull the trigger when you need to pull the trigger.
Exactly. ATL, Derek.
Yeah. So this week, man, I just really been focusing on listing, and you know, for those who don't know, I've been using a hammock, and when I say, man, it's amazing, man. It's really like increased my sales. I mean, just my the items I'm able just to list, and then the freedom I have during the day. You know, after I send them the pictures, man, like it's awesome, man. So I really been focusing on getting more items listed through the hammock app.
Yeah, kind of. If you can tell the audience a little bit about that, because I mean, I heard about it from you, and I use another program when I'm, you know, keeping control of my inventory. But then, you know, a couple of days later, you know how sometimes you get information and have to just sink in a little bit.
Right.
And when you told me about it, I was like, well, you know, I really don't need that. But then a couple of days later, I got to thinking I can use that to do my listings and then still use my other program for what I do for is controlling my inventory. So, yeah, so I'm pretty sure some people in the chat that may never heard of that. And if, you know, you may can kind of enlighten us a little bit about that program.
Yeah. So Hammock is basically a virtual assistant, a VA. Basically, it's a VA app, whatever you want to call it. Where they basically help you to list. But it's people, I believe they're like in India, and they basically you send them the pictures through the app, and they'll do the rest. So they'll do the item specifics, they'll do the title, the price, everything. All they need the pictures, and if you're doing clothes, the measurements or whatever. And you can also put in their notes, different things you would like them to put in the description, you know, whatever. But yeah, like that's all they really need is the pictures with the model number, you know, so they can look it up and they do the rest for you.
Right. So just say if you got something new, besides the couple photos, do they need like the UPC code or something, or what would they need? So if I'm saying like a new toy.
Yeah, so if you send them like a picture,
right,
you know, of the toy, the name and stuff, that's kind of really all that I believe that they need. I haven't sold any toys on there, but you know, they can find the item just by, you know, looking it up or whatever. But they're doing all the work for you while you can focus on, you know, thrifting or whatever, spending time with your family, whatever you need to do.
And what
so you send them like the size tag with the style code, like if you're doing a pair of Nikes, do they need to see the size tag? Right?
Yeah, so you just send them that picture with, you know, other pictures that you have, and that's basically all that I do. And if they need any more information, they'll message me through WhatsApp. You just download WhatsApp, and they give you your whole team, you know, and you know, whatever they need extra, you know, they'll reach out to you.
And what's that costing you? Like, is that?
Yeah, so it's $1.45
per listing.
Yeah, per listing. Yep. And then they also will cross list for you, and they would delist. So I'm not using the cross listing and delisting yet. I'm just focusing on getting, you know, a lot of volume on my eBay store.
So, what's the cost involved with the delisting and the cross listing?
Yeah, so I believe it's 45 cents to cross list.
Right.
And I haven't looked up how much to delist. It might be like 10 cents or something like that. I can look it up. But for you.
Yeah,
But
Prison of Profit says you need the UPC code as well.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let me give a quick shout out to the chat and before we move further, because I'm getting way behind in the chat. I want to give a shout out to Flipping Goodies for being the first here. Appreciate you coming out. eBay Addicts, appreciate you, brother. Hollywood Resellers, appreciate you coming out, supporting the channel. Tina Collier, that's the middleman wife. Appreciate you coming out. Tina Collier. Sandra
we still
Hill,
have difficulty with that.
Marjorie, thank you all for coming out. All in one package. Everybody know that's Miss Buffalo. Mathis, thank you for coming out. I think Mathis is in Minneapolis, if I'm not mistaken. Jennifer Hayes, appreciate you, Jennifer, everything you do. I hope your daughter's doing well. LKL Graphics, thank you for coming out. Pam Henry, thank you for coming out. I did get your message on Instagram, Pam. Lucky Charm Wendy, thank you for coming out. Everybody that don't know Lucky Charm Wendy is having a auction on Jawhead Entrepreneur channel at the end of the month, on the last Friday of this month. We're not going to have a show on that Friday. We're going to be participating in that auction, and if you're free, make sure you come out and support that. Red's Outpost, Sharon, thank you for coming out, Sharon. I appreciate you. What else we got in here? Char F, what's going on, Char? I got to get you some football cards down there in Texas. Everyday Hustler, appreciate you coming out.
Philly Flip.
Profit, appreciate you coming out, brother. Miss Taffy, riding on them 24s, thank you for coming out. Philly Flipper, I'm supposed to be on Philly Flipper show tomorrow. I think it's at 5 p.m. Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. Philly, if I'm wrong, put it in the chat. Let's see, did I miss anybody?
Amputee Adventures.
Oh, that's
Callie. What's up, Callie?
Hey, what's up, Callie? What's up, 82nd Airborne? All the way. Yeah, Mess Hall. This was Callie Resell. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he was a part of the 82nd Airborne.
Man, I was in 82nd for 8 years, man. Jumping out of airplanes, jacking up my back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know all about that.
Messing up the knees.
Yeah.
Say here first. Thank you, Ella, for coming out. Yeah, so Derek, so is there any additional information you want to give us about that program? Because there's a lot of I'm looking at the chat, there's a lot of eBay sellers in here, and they may definitely be interested in that.
Yeah, they're talking about monthly fees and credits and stuff. What is that about?
Yeah. So when I first heard about Hammock, Philly Flipper, I reached out to him, and he literally, man, just like told me everything that I needed to know about the fee. So the fee, he said basically it's credit. So it's a $99 fee every month, but it goes toward the cost of you listing.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So
that $1.45 that you're paying per listing, those credits will pay for that.
Right.
Part of it. Okay.
Right. Yep. So shout out to Philly Flipper. I ain't forget about you. Appreciate that, man, for all the knowledge.
Yeah, he was saying something about you trying to give him some Gucci sneakers. You owe him some Gucci sneakers or something. Is that what we talking about?
Who said that?
I think it was somebody said it. Philly Flipper.
Yeah, so
funny, man.
I can speak on what I accomplished this week. I was waiting for a pallet that's supposed to be here this week, but it was a mix-up with the carrier. So hopefully it'll be here early next Tuesday, Wednesday, sometime next week. So that was one thing that I was looking for. I'm constantly working on redesigning my warehouse. I have the design already. It's just getting the parts in place and getting things moved out that I need moved out. So my son and I, we've been doing a lot of listing this week. I think we was probably about 20 items short of 150 again this week. So we definitely doing some listing. and I have about. I think I spoke about this a couple of weeks ago. If you need some shelves, the ones with the heavy duty shelves that have the wheels on it, Sam have those on sale in Sam Club. So you definitely want to get those while they have them, because most Sams were sold out in the Atlanta area, and I happened to find 2 stores that had them, and I have 6 or 7 that I purchased. So you definitely want to get you a couple of those, because it's easy to move that stuff around. It ain't stationary. Like some of the shelves I have right now are heavy duty industrial shelves. So if I want to move those things, I got to take everything off the shelves and then, manually, physically pick those things up and put them in another spot. But with the wheels, I can roll those all around the warehouse. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, Sam have those on sale right now.
Hey, you better cut it out, Buffalo.
What's that?
You better cut it out, man. But, hey, she already over here got her horns up about her little Sam's
I'm like,
Club.
really? You're you're tooting my Sam's. You forgot the one thing. If you are a Plus member, you get it delivered free.
Yeah, that's I did check into that. They wouldn't deliver those.
Why not?
Because of the weight. They say they couldn't deliver and they had to pick up.
Yeah.
I definitely looked into it as soon as you told me about it, but they wouldn't. Give a shout out to Jim G. Appreciate you coming out. Dat Man, thank you for coming out.
He hooked you up with a super chat.
Who was that?
Dat Man,
$20 super chat.
Okay. Hey man, I want y'all to critique me on this, man, because this is my first time. I kind of got this from the Nurse Flipper, and I came home and worked on something for myself. So this will be the first time I used the little super chat thing I made last night. Y'all let me know if it sucked. I get rid of it.
I'll let you know.
Let's see it.
If it's cool,
This was
Super chat received.
all right, what y'all think, man? What y'all?
No, whatever you did, no.
it's whack.
It's just a
Just
no.
keep working on it, man.
Keep
It's
working
about
on
5
it.
Practice.
All right.
5 seconds too long.
All right,
Hey, man.
hey man, hey, that's why I put it out there, man. I just wanted to get some feel on it, man.
Hey, wiggity whack.
I don't know if it
whack,
all showed
whack.
up like you thought. It was just a gold background.
Wiggity whack, 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 whack.
But y'all didn't see the video?
No, bro,
No.
this was a gold
I
background.
saw
bro.
it.
With little sparkles. Oh, we did not.
We did not.
Oh, for
I
real?
saw it. I
Yeah.
saw the buffaloes running in the snow. Is that what it was?
No, we
Hold on.
didn't get all that.
Okay.
Super chat received.
What about that?
Yeah.
That, but it
Okay.
kind of froze. But yeah, that was good. The little gold sparkly background, negative.
Oh, I mean, I ain't worried about that. I'm just saying the video itself. Y'all didn't like it?
It was.
It's
It was
okay.
good.
It's
okay.
okay?
Yeah, it's
All right,
okay.
cool.
Yeah, it was okay. Every time
When
you
it
get
played,
every time you get a super chat, that's what you're gonna let your little buffaloes out.
Yeah, man, let the buffalo roam, man. You know.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, appreciate it, Alex. Thank you for the super chat, bro. If Peter Piper picked.
Yeah, go ahead with that one. Let me hear you say
All
that.
right, man. Yeah, let me twist my tongue on it, man. Okay, let's see. Miss Taffy said sound dope. Let's see. Anybody else want to give a comment on the super chat? Miss Buffalo said no.
Yeah, I see a lot of people in the chat saying they like it.
Oh,
So-
for real?
yeah, I
Yeah.
liked it after we saw the video, but we didn't see the video, so
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened with that.
it was
Hey,
just
man.
a gold, glittery,
Hey,
solid
man,
gold.
Hey, yeah, it look okay, B, man. Don't
It
worry
was
about
great. It was
it
freaking awesome.
It's all good. B.
Hey
All
man,
good,
I was trying to put something together, man.
Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with it. You tried.
Hey,
man.
people
Hey,
give me a super chat, man. I'm trying to put something in there, man.
yeah, okay. You should have just
Come
had
on,
your
Alex, man. I can't say those, man.
you should have just had your head pop up and say, "Thank you."
I can't even say her name. We're never going to discuss this, but she gets them delivered from Sam's. Good girl.
Yeah.
Oh, the big shells? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I get
I guess,
I get my
maybe it
bubble
was,
wrap. My
maybe
bubble
it was
wrap.
that. Maybe it was that particular Sam's. I don't know.
Maybe it
Nicely
was because
Seller,
you
thank
ordered
you
so
for
many.
coming out. Fugal Peanut Reseller, thank you for coming out. Let's see who else we got here. So the talking point, and if I miss you, definitely wasn't on purpose. Hopefully I can catch up with the chat and start giving everybody a shout out that I missed. So we're going to talk about the essential equipment needed for reselling. And I'm going to let ATL, I know you said, you've been reselling for a long time, but you got out of the game for a while because of college, and then you got back in the game. So I'm going to let you start it off to talk about, like, what are some of the beginner tools or equipments that you need to do reselling. And then when it get around to me, I'll talk about some of the advanced stuff that I use if y'all don't mention any of the stuff that I used when I started out.
And you got 2 super chats, man.
Yeah, I saw it, man. Fat
You
man.
want to see?
I
You
mean,
want to see the
that
buffaloes,
man.
man?
He definitely ain't the fat man no more.
He want to see the buffaloes.
That man.
Yeah,
You got another super chat. We want to see those buffaloes running through that snow. Come on, bring it on.
All right, man.
Super chat received.
All right. So, hey, man, I tried, man. I tried.
That's all you can do is try. Bless
All
your
right.
little heart for trying.
Appreciate it.
That's like that PowerPoint presentation that the sergeant major tells you ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Once it plays, it will be good because they are cute.
All right, let's see here. Char F, yeah. Hey, Char, I should be at 10,000. They took away another super chat. They took away 580 something subs from me. I guess because I haven't been pumping out the videos. Philly Flipper with the $4. Bring the buffaloes. All right, man. Let me bring the buffaloes, man.
Super chat received.
All right. All right. So so I lost about 580 something subs. And I don't know the rhyme or reason of why I lost them. I'm assuming that because I stopped making as many videos. But yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, man, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Losing more subs than I have. We don't talk about that shit.
All right, so let's talk about the equipment that you use for as reselling. I know you don't put out videos as far as the things that you use to kind of restore some shoes and stuff like that, but I'm just talking about the basic stuff of what you use, the basic essential stuff that you would need as a beginner reseller.
Yeah, so I would say the first. I mean, you really don't need much. You can start off with a phone, camera phone. Have a clean background. I remember one of the guys who he wanted me basically look at his eBay store, and he was like, "Bro, I got a pair of Jordans." And he was like, "But they nice, bro, but they not selling." So I'm looking at pictures, and how about, man, in one of the pictures, it was a dead roach upside down in the background.
Wow.
So I was like, bro, look at your third picture. I was like, do you see what I see in the background? He was like, oh man, I didn't even know. I was like, yeah, bro. I said, that's why it's not selling, because ain't nobody finna buy them shoes with a dead roach in the background. So make sure you have a clean background. What else? If you have a printer, you don't necessarily have to get a thermal printer, because I know they're kind of pricey. But if you have a regular printer, you can use that. And I think, what else?
Bring the buffaloes.
Yeah,
the buffaloes for Glass City.
All right, man, we're gonna bring them out, man. Go ahead, Derek. We're gonna bring them out.
No, you good. Yeah, so I mean, really, that's basically it. A camera phone, the item you want to sell, the platform you want to sell on, and then a little printer just to print out your labels with. So
right. What about what do you recommend for like getting your tape and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, well yeah, tape too. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. be a tape, you need some boxes, and you can actually go to USPS or
Right.
you can order them online and get free boxes.
Right.
You know, but usually what I do is if I have a box, I mean, if I have an item that's kind of lightweight, like under a pound, and then I'll go like the Family Dollar, Walmart, and I'll just go in the back, man, and get empty boxes for free.
Right.
You know? So that's another thing you could use without spending money to get boxes.
Okay. Okay. Let me bring out the Buffaloes, man.
Super chat received.
All right.
There them Buffalo.
That one was better. We got a little bit more of the sound and everything. It keeps freezing for us, so we don't get
Okay.
Yeah, Buffalo, that's gonna be all right. It's gonna stick, man. Go on, keep rocking.
Stick. All right. That's what I want, man. I want something to stick, man.
I like it, but I need it to play.
Okay. Oh, the shells. Somebody asked what the cost for the shells. The shells was $140. But they definitely strong and durable. I wouldn't have purchased them if they was otherwise. They I think they hold. If you get the 64 quart containers, you can put 4 on each shelf. I mean, not each shelf, but each row.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The 4 tiered ones, the metal ones on wheels.
Right.
How much did you pay?
I paid $140
For this?
I can't see that.
I don't think it's for that one. I think it's the really nice one.
The
Yeah.
solid
Yeah.
ones or the wire?
Yeah, mine is solid. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
That
But
man.
I'm like, wait a minute, they're cheaper here. I'm sending them to you.
How much are they?
$119 for those.
Oh no, I definitely don't have those.
Wow, flipping goodies, man. Jeez.
Flipping goodies. Appreciate you, brother. Somebody else gave me a super chat in here. I want to give them a shout out. Oh, the flipping account, man. If y'all not checking out the flipping account videos on his YouTube channel, he's giving a lot of gems out shopping at Walmart. So y'all make sure y'all go out and check out his channel and support his channel,
Hey,
man.
man, bring out them Buffaloes, man. Hey, man, bring out them Buffaloes.
Hold on, man. Let me get the man a shout out, guy.
You got the Buffaloes.
All right, man. All right.
Everybody trying to see the Buffaloes, brother.
All right, man. Let me
Buffaloes are making you money tonight.
Yes,
man,
sir.
let me unleash the Buffaloes, man.
Yes, sir.
Like
Come on, I don't want to break this.
Super chat received.
all right.
Power Direct is playing my boy tonight.
All right, appreciate y'all for the super chat. Flipping goodies, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you done for me with helping me get started with Walmart. Definitely appreciate it, man. Let's see who else we got here. All right, so anybody else want to talk about equipment used? I got a couple of giveaways I'm gonna do tonight too. I left them in the other room because of I have internet issues over there.
Well, Derek mentioned about the free USPS boxes and stuff. Also, UPS does too. So you can order labels for free. You can order the what else do we get from there? Labels. Oh, the bags. Instead of a box, if you need a bag, you flip it inside out. We get those for free. We get tons. The plastic things that we put if we didn't have the labels when we was using paper, the sleeves.
Yeah.
Those, I mean, you can get those all for free. There's so many things that you can get for free to start out. USPS free. I would say Uline has some good buys for their
They bubble
wrap and things like that.
Yeah, 'cause they give you a big hell of a
yeah. I mean, we got one that was so big it took up half the damn garage one time.
Yeah.
The phone, like we said, I don't know. I mean, there's just you don't need that much to start. You really don't. I mean, to start out, you really don't need that much. And the stuff that you do need, you can get for free most of the time.
What you need, what you need.
You
is,
need the gumption to do it. Is what you need.
Exactly. There you go. You know what I'm saying? That's majority of what you need. Everything else, you probably got it
You
around
need
your
the
house.
drive.
You know, you probably
And
got
you
it
need
around
not
your
to
house.
get discouraged when, you know, you don't sell something for a week. I don't know. What else? What else, Buffalo?
Go ahead, man. So what you got?
The only thing I would add is a scale. You need a scale
Yeah.
to weigh your packages properly, because when I first started out, especially on Mercari, I was guessing what the weights were. And I got dinged a couple times, and sometimes still on eBay. Like if the weight isn't proper, it'll catch up to you. They'll send you a bill, you know, to make up the weight that you didn't put down. So make sure you get a scale. I think at Sam's Club too. Yep. I'm a huge Sam's Club fan. I get tape there. I get bubble wrap there. They also sell the scales. I think they will go up to like 120 pounds or something. They're like $26 or something for the scale.
Yes,
I got.
Sir. Yes, sir.
So just make sure you're weighing things and make sure you're getting the proper weight, because I mean, even if it's 2 pounds, 4 ounces, you're gonna be paying 3 pound weight. You know, don't take that chance of just trying to get away with shipping it at a 2 pound rate, because they will catch up to you. So a scale is definitely one of my prized possessions. My thermal printer, my Rollo I have, can't live without my Rollo, because I used to print it off my slow desktop printer and then cut out the labels and tape them over the boxes. And I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. And as far as golf clubs, I have a golf course that I go to. You know, I do a lot of golfing, so I get a lot of my golf club size boxes free from the golf course.
Oh, that's
because
nice.
they get in new golf bags, they get in new clubs, and they just throw the boxes away that they come in. So the guy now sets them aside for me so I can pick those up from him, because it's hard trying to Frankenbox something to ship a golf club in. So that's a big hookup. And like I said, like if you go to like any of the craft stores, like, you know, Hobby Lobby or Michael's, they always have the cool weird size boxes there that they'll give you for free. But if you're first starting, this is what I say in almost all my YouTube videos. If you're first starting out, what I used to do is, because I'm a shopper too, I love to spend money and get nice things. You know, I save all the boxes that my Amazon stuff or whatever comes in, and they usually have bubble wrap and all that stuff in those boxes. So I will save those, because Amazon has nice light boxes. Because that's the other thing, is you don't want to get a heavy duty box that just adds weight to your sale. Yeah. So I like Amazon's boxes because they're really light. That's about it, man. Box cutter, man. A box cutter too is really good to have when you're reshaping boxes to try to fit something into it.
Right. I want to give a shout out to Facebook user and fundamentals of the side hustle, and Derek. Derek, I mentioned you earlier that first time I met ATL Flipper was on your show, you and Regina Michelle. Somebody want to see the Buffaloes again. Thank you, Ella. Appreciate you for the super chat and the support of my channel.
Super chat received.
Hey man, releasing the Buffaloes right here, baby.
Released here.
Yeah, so everybody pretty much mentioned things that, you know, good to have, some good ideas as far as getting things for free, like ATL Flipper mentioned about the boxes at the Dollar Tree and Family Dollars and places like that. You can go get their boxes for free if you can catch them when they're loading the shelves and stuff. Normally they just throw those boxes away, but if you get there and ask for them, they'll give you those boxes for free. I used to do that, but I don't do that anymore. But it's definitely like if you tight on the budget and you new and you got the time to do that, then yeah, go get those free boxes. Another thing, a good thing that Mess Hall mentioned is about the box cutter. You want to get like right after Christmas. That's when I get my box cutters. Right after Christmas, those things be on sale. I get like a pack of 5 or a pack of 10 for $2-3. And normally those things sell. Like if you go into Home Depot or Walmart, you have to pay about $15 for a pack of 4 or 5. Well, if you can get those, if you look for those things right after Christmas, they're about $2-3. And I think I even sent Glad City a pack of those that I found. But or did y'all find the pack too as well?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So so you want to definitely look for those. If you're gonna resell, you're gonna need a box cutter. Also, too, I don't do the 2-inch tape no more. Not saying that the 2-inch tape didn't work, because it did, but once I discovered the 3-inch tape, I never went back to the 2-inch tape. I think with the 3-inch tape, you use less tape. And I found the place on Amazon where I get that tape for free. I mean, not for free, for cheap.
Oh, what?
So put that in the link.
Go ahead. What'd you say, ATL?
Now I was gonna say if you was getting it that cheap, I mean that free, whatever, and then you can just put that in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm gonna tell you, I do get some tape for free, and I get it from the post office. I used to have a lady there. I don't know if she retired or whatever, but she used to hook me up with that priority mail tape.
Yep.
I used to go in that thing. She would be like, that tape over there. And it'll be like 3 just sitting over there. I'll just grab them and leave. So I used to have a lot of that tape.
Buffalo, because you used to get the priority tape.
I used to have a lot of that stuff. But for as the things I use now, pretty much I get my boxes from different places. Flipping Goodies. Flipping Goodies, if you still here, drop that link in the chat, or the name of that company that you had mentioned where we can get cheap boxes from. That place, they do drop those in. It's the boxes come from another location, ATL, but they do have a place here in Atlanta where they'll ship them to, and then you just go there and pick them up.
Nice.
I know that over on the what is it called? West End, they have a box store over there, but that box store cannot compete with the prices of the place that Flipping Goodies mentioned to me. If he dropped that, I don't have the name with me right now, but if he can drop that in the chat, you'll see what I'm talking about. And everybody
I go to that place that you're talking about in West End.
Yeah,
I go there and get my bubble wrap, because bubble wrap is real cheap there. They get a big.
He said it's a secret.
Well, if you have a subscription eBay store, you get credit too. You can get I've never paid for eBay. I've never paid for eBay tape. I get it for free with my
we do too.
With my credit, yeah.
And then too at work, the ladies, when we get shipments in at work where I work, I get big, huge bags of the air pockets. So we have a ton of air pockets. You guys know what I'm talking about. Air pockets to put in the boxes. I get those free. So I mean, just ask around, y'all, because somebody's got it out there for you. She's like, I'm more than happy to put these in bags for you instead of cutting them up, and getting rid of them. So we have tons of those for free.
Another place you can go and get cushion and wrapping and stuff like that for free is at furniture stores. They have that stuff there. They have the big bags, and if you got like the sealer, I don't have it in here. It's at the warehouse, but I have a sealer that I can just like take a video game, put it in this bag, and seal it. Put the blow dry on it, and look like it's brand new in the store. But they have stuff like that. They have the big bubble, and most of the time they just throwing that stuff away. So if you just go by there and ask for it, they're probably glad to give it to you.
Shar said that you can get priority tape free on the USPS website. I didn't know that. I've never seen it on there for free.
Yeah, they'll give you the small amount though. It's like it'll last you like a week and a half.
Right.
Okay, well I didn't know that.
Big roll. It's not a big roll, like a full roll.
It ain't. I mean, not to knock Char or nobody. It's really. I mean, you might get to wrap 3 boxes off of it. Unless you know something different.
Order?
Say again.
Is there a limit on how many you can order?
Well, when I ordered it, go ahead, ATL.
I would say I know. When I ordered like 5, and they sent me like 3. So it's a max, whatever. I think the max
you got that right. Free is free.
Yeah, free,
yeah, free is free.
every time I buy bubble wrap, I think about the times when we used to have to block and brace connexes before deployments. You remember that, Tommy?
Right. Yep.
And all those huge rolls of bubble wrap, we would just throw them away or throw them to the side. These huge rolls that would probably last us a year as resellers. We would just get rid of them or
Wish
whatever.
you had them now, don't you?
Yeah, I wish I had those.
Hey man, you still good. You all right there. I mean,
I'm
I'll be
retired.
networking over there. I'll be like, hey, you about the ETS, right? You about the PCS? What you got for sale?
Well, that's the one good thing about this is people that are, PCS season is the summertime.
Right.
So when they move here, they have all those boxes and bubble wrap and stuff from when those packers come and drop their stuff off. So, and they're always on the curbs or they list them on Facebook Marketplace for free.
Right.
So if you live near a military town, people are PCSing in. They always have boxes and bubble wrap and stuff that they're just going to throw away. So keep an eye out on that stuff too.
Yeah, for all you non-military people, that's a permanent change of station, PCS.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, people move into your city.
Yeah, so definitely. I mean,
and the military likes to buy. We send a lot of APO stuff.
Right. Yeah. Right. So, so basically, those are some of the things that you can use if you are a beginner reseller. Once you get your feet wet into the resale game and you want to kind of expand and get things that gonna make your business a little bit more efficient, it's other tools out there that you can, but most of the tools come with a premium. One of the tools that I use, and it's not a physical tool, is the BrickSeek. BrickSeek is one of the tools I use that give me an advantage on finding things at Walmart to resell. And if you interested in using that, I mean, it has a $28 premium. And that's one premium that I definitely don't have no problem paying to BrickSeek. I mean, I'll be glad to get them that $28 or $29, whatever it is, because I have made a lot of money using that program. So that's a program, even if you're a beginner, if you have the funds to put aside and you want to do RA, I'll tell you that's a must-have tool because it gives you a lot of insight. And then case in point, I mentioned earlier that I was telling Glass City last night some of the items that I found in Walmart, and it was one item in Walmart that wasn't in clearance, but it was marked down on the shelf, and right there on BrickSeek, it was telling me a $49 item in Walmart was selling for $12, and I went and cleaned the shelf. I was so happy to see them, and then I went and got the cart, came back, and I was like, yeah, nobody beat me to them. I just went and swept the shelf, but that's a good tool to have if you selling on Amazon. Another good tool to have is Inventory Lab. It definitely make your listing and shipping to FBA super easy compared to what you got to do on the Amazon platform. I mentioned a sealer. If you definitely selling a lot of plush items instead of having to sit there and put in a bag or wrap it with bubble wrap or whatever, you can just seal it and it'll look just like, something that you would pull out of the store. So a sealer is a pretty nice item to have. And I have one model that I use. I see a lot of resellers using this big, bulky blue looking one. I wouldn't buy that one. The one I have, I had it for over a year, had no problems. I dropped it a couple of times and it's still working. So maybe one day when I do a video, I'll put that in the video and show you all that particular tool. So that's another advanced type tool you want to have. And like Mess Hall had mentioned about the thermo printers, you definitely want to get a thermo printer. They're going to save you a lot from running to the store when your printer run out of ink. And I used to be that guy that had to run to Walmart like every 2 weeks to buy ink, and that ink is expensive. But when you get that thermo printer, you ain't got to worry about that anymore. All you got to do now is just buy the paper. So
right,
that's definitely a plus to have. But these things basically kind of help make your reselling experience a little bit easier I mean, you still got to put in the work. The work ain't gonna go away. But some of the things we mentioned here tonight, like ATL mentioned about the program where all you got to do is take the photos and send the photos to this company and they'll do your whole listing for you. I think that's super. You know, if they doing that listing where they're going to attract attention, I think that's a good move for anybody that's actually getting a lot of items to list on eBay. What's the other sites they list on?
Was a Macari, I believe, Facebook Marketplace, Etsy.
Okay. So they do Facebook Marketplace?
I think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can ask Paul Philly Flipper. He know everything about it.
Okay.
I got a question for the panel that has to do with this too. Well, first of all, I'm looking for the big Pop Funko Chucky doll. If you guys ever see it at Walmart carries it. I've never seen one at Walmart I've been to, but the oversized Pop Funko Chucky. If you get one, hit me up on Instagram. I'll buy it off you, and you can do a markup on it if you want to. I don't care.
Yeah, I think I've seen.
In my head, it went to like $2,099. Is that what you're thinking?
$2,099.
Yeah, $2,000.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Here's the question. And I was watching the nurse when you were on Nurse Flipper this week, Buffalo. I was trying to get a question in, but at what point? And I wanted, Derek to answer this question too. At what point do you start to consider hiring help as you grow as a reseller and you start getting overwhelmed? I know you have a VA, but at what point do you hire someone to take the pictures for you or things like that? Because I know Tommy's got people helping him now. What's that point where you think, okay, I gotta start paying someone to help me with my business so I can do all the things I want to do and delegate that other stuff to somebody else?
I mean, I think the question is if you can find somebody to take pictures and stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you do find someone, I would say a good point is when, I mean, if you're a full-time reseller, just have a budget. You know what I'm saying? So like you have a budget of how much you're going to pay them for taking pictures, and you already have that put aside. So you won't be trying to, I got to hustle and make this money so I can pay the person taking pictures. You already got that money set aside so you can go ahead and pay them.
Right.
I wouldn't do that.
You would never hire somebody?
I would never hire anybody. I am just my little OCD and ADHD, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. When you want something done right, you do it yourself. And that's, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it personally. I know that y'all do it and some people do it and it's great, but no, because and this is the reason why, again, when you want something done right, you do it yourself. And then, I've had people say, yeah, I hired this person. And then like 2 months later down the road, yeah, no, they sucked. It didn't work out. They screwed me over. I lost this. They didn't do this right. They were only doing 2 a day. So no, personally, I would not, but that's just me. I mean, it might work for other people. It would not work for me.
I think your inventory dictates in your capital dictates when you should be trying to hire somebody. Now, if your inventory is overwhelming, you're sourcing more than you're able to list and push out. I think and like I said, quote, capital as well, because you got to pay those folks, that's the time where you should be looking at trying to get a employee or get somebody to come in and help you move those piles. And I agree with Derek. Right now, it's hard to find people that want to do the work. I mean, I was thinking like the low ball, I can get somebody here to work for $10, but then it was like nothing was moving with $10. So I moved it up to 12. Nothing was moving at 12. I moved it up to 15. I started getting a couple hits, but people just didn't want to come and work, man. So right now, it's just hard to find somebody that want to come out and work, and somebody that you can trust to be around your stuff. I mean, even at the work, like for me, speaking for myself, at the warehouse, you know, I got cameras everywhere, but I'm still a little hesitant about having somebody there working and when I'm not there, you know, because, you know, people are resourceful. And, you know, next thing you know, you making $500, but somebody taking 400 out the back door, you know. So, I mean, that's the thing. I guess it has something to do with, you know, your capital, the amount of inventory you're getting in, and trust. You know, being able to trust somebody to be able to take care of your baby. Because whatever we're creating, you know, this thing is from cradle to grave. It's our baby. You know, it's something that we started and we growing it, we giving it nutrients, and we making it grow. So when you bring somebody, you know, to help you take care of that baby, you want to be able to trust that they're gonna take care of that baby like you. So I mean, to me, that's the difficult part of what I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah, but that's why I love Hammock, because before I would have to go sourcing, come home, clean shoes, then take pictures of the shoes, then list them. You know, now all I'm doing is cleaning shoes. Well, of course, sourcing, but cleaning shoes, taking pictures, upload them up on Hammock, and I'm good. And then once
so
they'll send you the drafts like the next morning. Well, I usually do it at night, so I'll have it in my draft on eBay the next morning, and I'll just go through it. If I need to change the price or whatever, I'll do that, and then I'll just submit it, and it's uploaded on eBay. But go ahead.
Right. So that technically ties into the question, right? So you, at some point in your business, you decided to go with Hammock and hire somebody to do the listing part for you, right?
Right.
So a lot, because I get this question a lot from like family members and friends. They're like, so if you want to turn this into a business, you know, a business you should be able to sell or turn over to somebody or hire employees for. So they say, at what point do you decide, well, I'm gonna hire a VA, I'm gonna hire someone to help me, you know, take pictures? You know, it was a hard question for me to answer. So I was like, let me put it out to the panel and see like what, because I'm the same way. I had someone that helped catch me up at one point. I hired someone to help take pictures because I had like almost 1,000 items in that I had, because, you know, I was doing consignments and I was doing all these other things. So I brought them in to just help me photograph things. I still did the listings. I just needed help photographing everything. And once I got caught up, I didn't need that person anymore. But if you want to expand and grow this into an actual business and, you know, move into a warehouse or get bigger, or if you have goals of, you know, 2,000 items on eBay or whatever it is, you know, the hardest question for me to answer to people is like, when do you hire somebody? I don't know if you ever really need to, because I've heard of people doing $1 million a year on eBay and they're still solo eBay sellers. They do everything themselves. But, you know, if you're one of those people that does high volume stuff, you know, like I just bought 100 pairs of shoes. That's all on me now. I got to clean them all. I got to photograph them all. I got to list them all. That's a lot of time and energy spent on 100 pairs of shoes, you know?
Right.
So it's kind of hard. Like, at what point, if let's say these deals keep coming in, I see a new deal every day. Oh, I got another 100 pairs of shoes. I got 500 pairs of shoes now. You know, it's one of those things where I like, you know, like Glass City said, I like doing it myself. I like having my own hands, because no one's going to do it like you do it.
Right.
But if you want to build a business, at some point you have to delegate and turn that trust over to somebody.
Right.
To help you out.
Turn it over to him. He turns it over to me.
That's where that's where my better half don't understand it too. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to tell her, we do need help. You know, we do. But I understand where she's coming from, you know, too. But me personally, I'm like, hey, if I can get some more help, hey, I can do something else. You know what I mean? But like I said, she the boss, so I just follow her coattail.
It's just that old school, you know. It's if you want something done and done right, you do it yourself.
Hey man,
it's the way I was raised, and that's the way I do things here.
Hey man, I always delegate it off to somebody else. Hey, get that job done. And, you know, let's get it done and get it on ready and go. So it's never been no problem with me passing the bucket, you know. paying somebody to do something.
Whatever works for you, I guess. I mean, there's no right or wrong to it. It's just whatever works for you, but that would not personally work for us. Okay.
Right. Because I think the dream of most resellers, or at least for me, is I want to go spend 2-3 days at SneakerCon and just buy shoes, and then fly over to Europe and buy shoes, and I just want to travel around and buy shoes and drop them off to somebody. That's all I want to do. That's what I want to keep doing. I want to go sort, spend money, and that's what I want to do. I don't want to do the listing and the cleaning and the photo. I don't want to do any of that. Eventually, 10, 15 years down the road, I just want to be the buyer.
I guess it depends on what you're selling.
After that,
probably depends on what you're selling too, because we don't sell anything where I have to clean. We're pretty much new. You know what I mean? So it's not like it just, I guess it depends on what you're selling and what you're doing.
I think
wouldn't you love to just buy like 2 or 3 pallets and they deliver it to somebody else and they take care of all that for you, and then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think it's all about what's your vision of your business, because that's what we're talking about is business, not the side hustle. So it's whatever your vision is. It's all about looking at as far as the future, how quick you want to grow to that point to be that guy that just go to a sneaker con and fly over here, pick up shoes and have them ship it to wherever you want it to go, and you just a shaker, and you got your labor force that gonna do the work. I mean, that's I guess what you have to look at is at what point do you think you're gonna start prepping yourself to get there? And like for me being in a warehouse, I'm at the point now where I do need to get some employees, some full-time employees, because my thing is all about the turnaround. It's like time and space is my enemy. I need a lot of space. I don't need my stuff, stacking up in the warehouse, and I need that stuff pushed. So, it's basically my business model right now is dictating me to get employees. And I think that's what it is that when you start growing, it's gonna dictate to you when you need to get employees.
Right. And you'll know.
Is that your goal, Derek, too, to just grow? You want to keep growing, or are you good where you're at?
Yeah, well, definitely I'm already growing. You know what I'm saying? Like through like I said before, through the using the hammock, whatever, because I mean literally, man, I done sold like, I'm gonna say majority, but I've sold over half of the shoes that hammock had did for me this past week. You know what I'm saying? Like over the time I've been using it, whatever. And it's like, dude, it's a game changer. And I'm not trying to just say they're not paying me or anything, but like it's like they on it, man, for real.
Right.
And because the thing is with the item specifics, they fill out literally almost everything. So it's like buyers can really see when they search, they can see your item. It pushes it, you know what I'm saying? Because pushes it to the top, whatever, so they can see it. So that's my thing was before I was using hammock, I was like, how can I scale up my business? And I was like, well, I got to hire somebody to take pictures or to list for me, this and that. And then when I found out about hammock and, Philly Flipper, just really was just telling me different things about it and how well it works. And when I tried it, man, dude, it's a game changer, man. And it saved me so much time.
Right.
And
that's like Buffalo Picker was saying, time is everything in this business, man.
Right.
If you got a garage full of stuff that's not getting listed, it's killing you. Time and money and space, that all that matters in this business, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure
and
is.
a lot of eBayers, a lot of people who sell on eBay, a lot of times they don't like listing. You know what I'm saying? We like the sourcing, you know what I mean? But as far as listing, that's our thing. So, if we don't have to do that, then, a lot of us are good. So.
Hey, let me give a shout out real quick, y'all. I want to give a shout out to my Beaver unit. Thank you for coming out, Shay. I hope you're feeling better. Jim G, I think I gave you a shout out early, Jim G. But thank you for coming out. Cheryl's freaking live. Thank you for coming out, Cheryl. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Did y'all see anybody else pop up in the chat that I missed? Oh, Hip Flipping Mama, thank you for coming out. Hey, I'm gonna disconnect for a second and go get these giveaways so we can do a giveaway. What we're gonna try to shut this down in about the next 15 minutes. So y'all can just keep going. I'm gonna go grab this stuff and come back.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep talking.
Yeah, so I'll just want to see what's going on in the chat here. So Flipping Goody said you can buy pallets send directly to houses. Yes, Cheryl's freaking live. I agree. Take the time to build a really solid 1,500 item store. Beaver's unit wants to know hammock. How you spell it?
Yeah, HAMMOQ.
HAMMOQ. Middleman, do you do pricing on hammock or do they? Do they set the price for you?
Yeah, you can have them set the price.
Yeah, so they'll just find what's trending or whatever, and they'll use that price.
Yeah, so that they have like the above average. You can set above average. With the competition. With middle volume. Middle average, and then a little bit below average, and you can choose. But I have it set on the middle, and then I just go in and I'll just put in my own price.
Right, so you can adjust it. So do they do the draft or they do everything? They post it and everything.
So I don't have them where they listed. They just do the drafts.
No, so you have that last little look over, so you can adjust the price if you want to. Yeah,
right, but I'm not. But they might be able to do everything for you. I'm not sure because I don't use that. Service of them where they do it all for me. But yeah.
Well, it seems like it's helping you out, brother.
You got me interested for sure.
Like my wife say, like majority of the stuff we buy is new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like we took your advice and went up there to the
clearance store,
the Nike clearance store.
Oh yeah.
I took all the pictures and did everything myself on all the shoes I got.
So I guess that's our thing. When we scan something, we pretty much scan it and list it right then and there.
Okay.
I'm taking pictures. We're taking pictures right then and there.
Yeah. So
it's not like we're bringing it all home and then, oh shit, we got to take these pictures. We got to do this. We got to do that. When we scan it and we put it in the cart and we're buying it, it's listed. It's listed before we get in the truck.
Right.
And Flipping Goodies is asking, I think he said $1.45 a listing. Is that correct, Derek? Flipping
$1.45 a listing. Yep.
Yeah, $1.45 per listing, which is great. That's great because when I was paying somebody to take pictures for me, I was giving them $3 per listing. So that's half.
Let me ask you all this: when you're in the stores and you're scanning, and it says list, what are you all doing? Are you just you can sell it and it's good profit? You're just putting it in the cart and going home.
What do you mean? Go ahead.
Well, see, it's a little different with Amazon and eBay. You still had to get the pictures and prep and stuff for eBay.
Right.
So it's a little bit different. So 9 times out of 10, you are going to go home and get your stuff prepped the way you do it. Like Amazon, if we find stuff out in the stores, whenever we buy stuff and everything, we can just list it right then.
The pictures are already there. Everything's pretty much there.
But eBay, you still have to go in there and prep and do it. That's why I said when we brought those shoes home last weekend, I went in the game room and I just laid them all out, found the shoes that I was looking for, did the pricing and everything, and just took all the pictures right then and did everything right then that night. So it didn't take me an hour. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I rather instead of just leaving them sitting in the corner, I knew I need to get them out the way.
And then I'm really cheap. Like I'm the clearance girl. Okay, that's where I'm going, to that clearance rack.
Oh yeah.
For myself or anything. So when we see that, I'm just like, it's listed. And
even on eBay, you can find the exact same item you have in your hand on eBay. They still want you to upload your own pictures of it.
Yeah,
correct. So when you get to the truck, you take the picture.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Listen,
definitely do that.
She tripping. You still want to make sure the background is clean.
So I'm seeing that $1.45 times 100. I'm thinking,
did y'all see that question right there from Mama about the 95 cents?
So each draft costs 95 cents. Is that right?
No, $1.45. What do you mean, like per listing? So I'm not understanding what she means by.
I think that's she may
I
you
think
may
that's
have
what she
said
mean.
145. She probably thought you said 95. I
Um,
think. Okay. So let's see. Hey, if you all have any questions in the chat, this is the question and answer time right now, and then we're gonna do a giveaway and close out the show. So if you got any questions, go ahead and drop your questions in the chat. I know a lot of people in here are seasonal resellers, but we may have some new people in here, new to the resale game. If you got any questions, just drop it in chat. If you got any things you want to know about Amazon, I'm that dude. So drop your question in the chat. And we got some eBay folks in here. We got shoe. I don't like calling them shoe heads, but we got some shoe heads in here. I mean, these guys know about tennis shoes, so and that's business has. I mean, you can make some good money in that business. And let me just tell this quick story. I met ATL Flipper on Fundamentals of Side Hustle show, and I started watching his videos. And in one of his videos, he gave out a tip, and I was like, you know what? I sell new stuff, so let me try out some shoes. Even though I was buying shoes here and there, I was like, let me just try some shoes. So I reached out to Derek, and I mean, the guy was just like, upfront, basically just telling me everything I needed to know. I told him I was going to a location. He gave me all the information, and I'm telling you, everything he told me was on point. So, if you want to know about shoes, I got two guys here. Well, three really, because Glass City, Chris is a shoe head as well. Because I'm telling you, when Derek gave me the information, I went to the Nike store and I had Chris on the phone. So it was just like me and Chris was in the Nike store. And I purchased a lot of shoes, and Mess Hall Diggs came down to my warehouse, and he can contest that I got a lot of shoes. So I want to definitely give a shout out. And Derek, I hadn't made the video, but I'm still going to make that video, man, and give you a shout out for that knowledge that you passed on to me about those shoes. So I appreciate it,
man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just was telling him when you stepped away that we took his advice. You know what I'm saying? We went up to the store last weekend.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And like I was telling him, like we don't buy like our stuff. We don't thrift a lot. We don't do a lot of thrift. We might go to some estate sales here and there, but a lot of our stuff is mainly if we buying it, we looking for the deals for brand new stuff. If we can get it like that. And my wife was giving them a hard time about listing the stuff they gonna put on Amazon in the car. It's not that easy. You know what I'm saying? We know I know coming home when we prepping stuff for the stuff that we're not selling on eBay. I know if she ain't jacking the pictures from Amazon to put on eBay, we got to take the pictures ourselves and everything else. So I know it takes some time to do that. You know what I mean? But when we, like I said, that week I came direct home, and I said, I'm not going to let these shoes just sit there. I'm going to go ahead and just do something with them right now. So I just went on and listed them and did everything I had to do for them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And hopefully they sell. If they don't, hey, I ain't lose a whole lot of money, but I believe they will sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if they don't, and I was gonna say if they don't, one of the guys that I met when I went to the Nike clearance store, he was telling me, he says, like in the Nike clearance store, they'll tell you that all sales are final.
Correct.
He was like, but you can go online to Nike.com and you can actually return them.
Right. Well, see, I'm the type of dude where, if they don't sell within the next, I give it a year. If they don't sell within the next year, because they're not going to spoil and they're not going to be tore up or nothing like that, because they put up and together. If they don't sell in the next year, that's something I can donate. You know what I mean?
You can donate it to me, man. Just,
no, I see. I didn't go to the big kid route. I went to the little kid route because school's about to start.
It don't matter about the size, man. He take them all.
I take them all, man.
Well, as long as you give me my tax write-off, you can get it.
I got you, man. I got you.
And that's the way I look at things, man. I understand that with the eBay, it's a little different than Amazon, because Amazon, you can scan it, boop, you can be right in the store, you buying it, you listing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
eBay is a totally different art form. You have to go get the pictures, take the pictures, do everything you need to do, the descriptions and everything for it. So I understand that part of the game. And like I said, I don't mind either part. It don't matter to me, But
Hey, let me see if
and
I
another
can.
thing.
Let me see if I can share this screen, man. I'm gonna do the first giveaway, which is two video games still sealed. One is Call of Duty Ghost Xbox, and one is PS4 Street Outlaws. I mean, you can comp this. I think this game right now is about $30-something. I don't know about this one because I wasn't able to comp it. But I'm gonna try this new program and see if it works. So y'all bear with me. Let's see.
Hey, real quick, Pam Henry wants to know Gucci sneakers that found them in a Goodwill blue box. For me, I don't really mess with Gucci too much. Most of the Gucci that I found out thrifting was really bad fakes. You got any suggestions on that one, Derek, on Gucci sneakers?
Yeah, so when it comes to designer shoes, the number one thing you want to look at, these some Louis Vuittons. I sold these today for like $300, almost $400. But what you want to do is you want to look at the stitching, and that's like a dead giveaway when it comes to a lot of the fakes. It's not consistency in the stitching, right? And then also with designer shoes, it has a good weight to it. You know, if it's extremely light, and then that's another way you can kind of tell that it's fake. And then also just by feeling it and stuff, you know, like designer shoes have they use really good materials, you know, good leather and everything. So, you know, if you've never, you know, sold or felt a pair of Gucci's, whatever, I would say look up the item number on Google or on eBay, whatever, you know, platform you're selling on, see if there are, you know, similar items, and then also look at that stitching.
yeah, the stitching to tell a lot in all shoes for real. You know, even you know, they have knockoff running shoes that, you know, knockoff, they got knockoff everything. So, but the stitching to tell a lot, because I had some guys wearing Air Jordans and they were straight knockoffs. You know what I mean? And I'm telling them, I'm like,
check this out, man. I didn't mean to cut y'all, Chris. When I flipped over to this giveaway channel, can y'all see it?
yeah,
I can see it.
Okay, cool. All right,
and
so
like you said, the stitching is the name of the game, and doing your due diligence on the shoe.
okay, Beaver Unit put a comment in the chat. She says there's a difference in an exclusive reseller for their means of living, meaning that the money they need to live. Come on, Shay. You
I
type
can't
that.
even understand any of that.
Yeah, people forget that there's a different kind of seller. Okay, so all right. So in the chat, go ahead and type in the chat, because this thing is gonna pick is hashtag DTH. Everybody put that in the chat for the video game. Hashtag DTH. And then I'm gonna hit the start button and gonna pick a winner.
Can we participate too or not?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Where Mess Hall? Mess Hall stepped away. All right, hashtag DTH. Defend the hustle. We're gonna give it about another 2 minutes. So go ahead and type it in. You can type it in many times you want. Type it in many times you want. DTH. Hashtag DTH. Just take the human factor out. This computer gonna pick the winner tonight. DTH. Hashtag DTH. You can type it in 50 times if you can. Everybody type it in. Hashtag DTH. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna drop these X's, close it out. 30 seconds. Flipping Goody will drop the X. All right, man. I'm finna drop the X's. Let's go. All right. All right, the X's are dropped. All right. Anything after the X is well, I guess after I hit this button. Let's see. All right. So y'all can see the giveaway screen right there.
Yep.
All right. There it is. Draw. Tanya Collier.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Congrats.
I like that.
Yeah, man. Take the human factor out of it, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, gonna do one more. We just gonna get this out the way back to back. So that's Miss Collier. You know what? The middleman, I haven't shipped off your cards yet, man, for some reason, but that's good. I can drop these in that same shipment for your sports cards that you won last week. I'll get that out tomorrow, man. I just forgot. All right, the second item that I'm going to do a giveaway on, and let me just change the screen real quick.
So I'm thinking you gotta do lowercase DTH because there was only 14 entries showing.
Oh, for real? Let me go back and look right here.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Let's see.
Because it looks like the ones that did the lowercase DTH hashtag got.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it's my first time, so yeah, y'all put it in the lowercase. Thanks for picking that out, man. Because I ain't know. This is the last item I'm going to give away tonight, and this is a Fortnite character, brand new in the box, still sealed. This is the back. It's called a P1000. All right. Let's see here. Draw again. Uh-oh. Okay, I got to set it up right quick. Just a second. All right, y'all can see that screen?
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and drop in hashtag DTH lowercase. And I'll hit that in about 1 minute. Before the Fortnite character.
Oh shit.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and close this out. And you can enter many times you want. Ella, put it in there lowercase, Ella. Yeah, there you go. All right, closing it out. I guess y'all can drop it until we hit this button.
Give me a lighter over there, please.
All right, there you go.
It's still only saying 15. Man.
I guess that's only 15 people participating.
Or maybe it's the first 15 to enter it. I don't know. Well, there's my name. I saw my name.
Avery's all in.
Okay, Avery's all in. I didn't know y'all was in the chat. All right.
Nice.
Okay.
Congratulations.
All right. Let's see. Stop sharing.
Well, look, before you end it, I want to do a giveaway too, man.
All right. Okay.
That's cool.
So Avery all in. Make sure you send me your address on Instagram. Hopefully you got Instagram. And make a note here. I'll get that shipped out tomorrow. All right. So so let me set it back up.
And a side note, another good little tip for those who sell on eBay. You know, when you go thrifting and you look up the item, what I used to do before I was using Hammock was I would go to sell one like this, and then I would take a picture of the item, put the price, the competitive price in there, and then just save it in my drafts. So when you get home or your warehouse, wherever you go, you don't have to go back and look the item up again.
And just
Yeah,
take
okay.
That's a huge time saver. I do that too.
Yeah.
All right.
We good? All right. So the item I wanted to give away was these Air Max. I know. Super clean.
Size 12?
Nah. Size 7 in men and size So size 8.5 in women.
I need to hire Hammock to do the DT8 shit for me real quick. 100 million times.
Yeah.
I need those, man. That's me right there.
Yeah,
That's
they
my,
nice.
my son will fit
Super
those.
clean.
How many times is Ellie going to hit DHT?
Have you set it up yet?
Hey, just a second. Ella want those shoes.
Man, you got me excited. Now we're talking shoes. I'm ready.
OMG. Ella, how fast can you hit those numbers? Those letters.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, good gravy. It's on a roll.
And you got them perked up now, boy.
So Buffalo, can you put a different like emoji in there? Or is it just words?
I don't know, man. This is my first time using this, so I don't want to mess it up.
Okay.
I mean, right now it's just showing me the hashtag. So
I might have gotten a little dyslexic on that and typed in the wrong, so I did it again. I don't know.
all right, so we're gonna go ahead and start in like 20 seconds, y'all. I'm gonna hit the button. If you ATL, you see the screen right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only option it's giving me is the text.
Oh, okay. All right, that's cool.
You can't change the text, or it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Got 14 entries.
Oh,
Henry.
congrats.
Congratulations.
Henry.
All right.
So just hit me up on Instagram and I'll get these shipped out to you.
What's your Instagram handle?
It's the ATL Flipper. My bad, y'all.
The
ATL Flipper. Yep.
Jennifer's probably got it out there. She's good at that.
Yep.
Congratulations to all the winners, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, y'all. Avery, make sure you send me your information on Instagram and I get this mailed out. I want to ship this stuff tomorrow. The middleman, sorry about that on your cards, man, but they at the warehouse ready. I just hadn't shipped them, so I could put your wife gifts in there as well. Get that stuff sent out to you all. I forgot the other girl. She won all the cards last week. Your
The
package.
nice seller.
Who
Nice
that?
City.
Oh,
Nice
nice.
Nice
Okay,
City
yeah, your
seller.
package should be
You gotta
arriving.
play the
maybe
damn
by
lottery.
tomorrow.
Nice City. Nice
Yeah,
City.
Nice
I'm
City.
on the low. Appreciate you coming out.
Nice City. Nice City.
Hey, did I miss anybody else in here? I see a couple people that I didn't give a shout out to.
No, man, you did good, man. Everybody
All right. So let's go ahead and close out the show. Go ahead, ATL. We'll start with you, and we'll work our way around. Go ahead and plug whatever you want to plug.
Yeah. So yeah, just appreciate it, man, for y'all having me on the show. And yeah, you can check out my Instagram. I don't have a lot on Instagram right now. Just still trying to figure all that out. At the ATL Flipper, and yeah, like keep grinding. What they say, defend the hustle, and that's it.
All right, all right. Hip flipping, mama. Appreciate you. Go ahead, Mess Hall.
Hey, yeah, so I just subscribed to ATL Flipper on YouTube. He got like 611 subscribers. So as always, let's support each other. Try to help him get to 1,000.
Appreciate that.
I'm Mess All Digs on everything. Just Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Mess All Digs. All love, baby. Thanks for coming out.
Glass City.
Glass City Pickers, Instagram. Have a great weekend. Anything, Chris?
No,
Have
the
a
hat,
beautiful weekend.
the hat I'm wearing is a Supreme hat, actually. It's not Harry Potter. It's a Supreme hat.
So I want to let everybody in the chat know that I appreciate you coming out, supporting the show. I see a lot of regulars that come out and support my show on a regular basis, and I appreciate you all coming out on Friday night, hanging out with us. I want to give a shout out to ATL Flipper for taking time out to come and hang out on the Buffalo Picker Defend the Hustle team, and bringing it as well, because a lot of good information you put out tonight, a lot of resellers in the chat going to be able to use. I want to thank everyone for the super chats. I mean, y'all went crazy with the super chats. I appreciate it. We're going to keep the Buffaloes running for a little while, make sure this ain't no fluke. But with that being said, you all enjoy your weekend. Keep hustling, defend the hustle.
Be
See y'all
safe,
next
everyone.
week.
Have a great weekend.
Keep it in the hood too. Peace.